Arms Trade Tycoon Tanks is the name, and selling tanks is our game. Let's jump into historical mode for this demo here. Germany, France, USA, USSR, and Great Britain are available as playable. Looks like there's some arrows on the side, so there may be more nations in the future. Check that out, boys. Damn, those are some big old tanks. Britain was the first country to invent the tank. Awesome. All right, well, we'll go ahead and jump in, make our own tanks, and make our own money as we develop better weapons and, I guess, strive through the ages from World War I all the way up to modern times. Let's go. And by the way, if you haven't subbed, if you haven't smashed that like button, get her done, boys. And make sure you do it before Susan takes those buttons away from you, too. Don't let her win, boys. Don't let her win. All right, let's go. All right, welcome to the demo. Enter player name. Cool. Raptor, I guess. Raptor. Okay, cool. Oh, wow, we can choose our pimp. Let's see. Boy, this guy with the tall top hat looks sweet. Company name, the Royal Raptorian Tank Company. And we will pick the logo of... Honestly, the first one looks pretty sweet with the armor. Greetings, my name is William Higgs. I'm the chairman of the executive board, etc., etc. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Let me start by expressing my joy to be the first one to show you the new factory grounds. Awesome. As you can see, all the activities are divided between 7 buildings. Got it. Research department is the heart of your company. It's where new ideas are born. The engineering workshop is within this facility. Research blueprints are analyzed and combined to take shape. Then we have our design building, our production building. We have a warehouse for supplies and such. Museum in which we can inspect our designs, and the administrative building that is the bureaucracy. Okay. Ugh. All right. As you visit each of these buildings, you'll notice the locked and empty spaces. These areas of operation are not available to you, but actions will unlock them in the near future. Okay, cool. Let's start with research. Ooh. Looks like we got engines being designed here. Medical team, fire watch, what? Inside the tanks? Interesting. Alright, research department is the origin of your ideas. As you can see, there are multiple places that will require your attention, but for the time being, let us focus on research and building overview. Alright, well, here's research, and here's building. Let's go with research. Woo! Before your father vanished, what? He already made some progress on the development of the tank. Each tank is perceived by your father. Wait, what? Okay. Substantial firepower. The hull is the main body of the tank. Turrets are separate armored sections which will be attached to the hull. Your father believed the mobility of the tank could be attained with the inclusion of 2 major parts. The power unit and running gear. Okay. The power unit is the means of powering this multi-ton monster. And running gear is the combination of track that supports the elements, yep, the engines and such, okay. Firepower, we got primary weapons to choose from. Excellent, thank you, sir. And secondary weapons as well, so machine guns and smaller cannons. Got it. Alright, very good. Structures, hull. We have the riveted, what? Rebidable hull, okay. Alright, other blueprints are marked as modifiers, okay. Engineer just handed the draft version of the Mark I. Alright, let's study it in more detail. Alright. Ooh. As you can see from the draft, it's a formal description of the component, and our engineers have included the plentitude of information to inform you which choice will be best, etc. Oh, wow. So we have attributes, resources, compatibility. Damn. Also observe that the Mark I hull comes with several sockets where various modifiers can be mounted. Each socket is marked with the type. Storage and internal. Okay. Alright, nice. Let's go on to the tail wheel modifier. Oh yeah. So she doesn't tip over. Mass, obstacle, trench width, etc. Okay. Resources too. Alright, turn our attention to the turrets now. Oh, the crews are going to be wearing leather helmets. Tempered steel plates. Alright, so we got the cost for those hulls. Reinforced hull. Alright, let's start research. Research will be processed in a week. Excellent. Sometimes it can be difficult to keep track of all that is happening, research and development, so to assist with the task, the employees have prepared an executive summary that you can access over here. So this is everything going on so far. Alright, let's proceed. Now time is going forward. It is now March 3rd, 4th, 5th of 1914. Museum. All the other buildings look so cool. Research completed. Excellent. The reinforced hull is complete. Let us proceed to the engineering workshop and learn how to handle the component modification. All right, engineering. Ooh, Germany. As you can see, the factory is in disarray. Much of the construction has only recently concluded. Let us proceed to the engineering workshop and see how we can go about turning blueprints from the research department into tank parts. Wow. The workshop is divided into 6 depicted stations. Hulls, turret, primary, secondary, power unit, running gear. Alright, let's work on the Mark 1 hull blueprints. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Get to do some editing now. Excellent. Okay, so we can plop some things into the sockets. Got it. So we're going to put in a ball mount. Okay. Or add an armor. Got it. What's an escape hatch? All right. Different components to the armor. Cool. There we go. So wordy. It's like, I get it, bro. I know what you want to do, but man, he's talking about everything from like the the discovery of iron ore, how it was turned into iron, then how it was turned into steel. It's like, bro, I'm just trying to put the turret in there. Or in this case, the escape hatch. Alright, let us return to the factory view. Let us do just that. Alright, engineering project completed. Projects is complete. Project's complete. Alright, we have the Design Bureau. This is the birthplace for all future tanks. Wow, damn. Oh, they're actually shooting at them to analyze their weaknesses. Very nice. Yep, so we're looking at basically the weight and the cost of all these things. I got it. Gotcha, Chief. Plop that hull back down into the hull. Alright, let's proceed then. So we're adding the running gear to the hull now. Now we're going to throw an engine in there. The Daimler Knight 6-cylinder. Damn, that's a big boy. Oh, that's cool. You can see it through the armor. So you can see exactly where it's placed and how big it is. That's cool. A Lewis machine gun. Adding turrets now. Primary wet. Ooh, quick fire 6-pounders. And now let's select ammunition. I guess both of these. So we'll add the common 6-pounder, okay. And the solid steel shell. Selected crew. Ah. So now we got to indicate how many crew will be in the tank and what their jobs will be. So we'll add a commander, a driver, gunner, 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 and a loader. Let's add 2 more mechanics just in case, okay? Excellent. Alright, let's see. Now we want to look at crew. Crew gear. Wow, we're going to give our crew gear too? That's crazy. Revolvers and carbines. Face mask. Okay, so that's how long it's going to take to break things down. That's what its cost will be. Finalize the design. We'll go ahead and call this the... Oh, I don't know. What's a good name? The Mark 1? That's a good one. Sweet. Alright, that's left... Or now all that's left is for the engineers to design it. Go for it, boys. Back to the factory view. And now we wait. We'll see how it goes. I love how the little vehicles and stuff drive around. It's pretty cool. Looks like a mobile game here, but it definitely could be a mobile game. Although if that's the case, imagine having to pay like $5 to add a new gun every single time. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, the tank is complete in its design. Let's go to the production hall. Ah, now they're being manufactured. Check that out. So now we're going to mass produce these. Tanks in contract 0. Okay. Tanks in stock 0. And all of our metals and such in order to mass produce these. Okay. So we're going to make 1. That'll take 5 days. Time to start the production. Alright. It's wise to restock our resources. We should do this now. Okay? Alright, so we're going to wait for it all to come in. I can't go to any other building while we wait. Production complete. The production order of 1 Mark 1 tank is successfully completed. Alright. Oh, wow. Even I recognize those tanks, too. Alright, tank storage. Wow. Material storage. Oh, we have multiple suppliers. France, USA, Britain. Russia will be here in 10 days. Archer Steel will be here in 6. But also the price is probably different. Safety of the delivery. Oh, guarantee for the delivery through enemy lines, basically. And of course the price. Well, the Russians are selling it for the cheapest, but can only guarantee 75%. Wow. Medium carbon steel, rubber, high carbon steel, glass, rare metals, ceramic, plastic, and composite. Wow. A lot of stuff. Well, we don't have any active contracts at the moment, so I'm sure a war will break out at any moment. Oh, wait, it's already going on. Administration. Ah, T. Wow, that's cool that we can see the factory in the background like that. Alright, well, we have a telephone now. Very high tech. Corporate office. Staff ledger. Employed capacity. So we have 40 workers here at this factory for now. Very experimental, very secret. Administrators, research centers. Unemployed. So we give these people jobs within the factory. And read a little bit more about them. Damn, that's cool. List of their skills on the right side and different perks. Makes sense. Alright, let's employ this guy. And now we can add him to the research department. Yep. There we go. Excellent. Now we have like a head researcher. Take a look at the financials. Income is on the left. Expenses on the right. Yep. Salary for the employees. Take a look at the annual report. Okay. Wow, very nice. I want to call the bank. Give me money. Alright, this concludes my brief introduction. Brief my ass. I believe you now have all the necessary knowledge to continue the venture that your father started. Okay. Well, thank you, sir. Alright, so now we can just continue to make multiple tanks. So I guess we can go to the production building and keep pumping those out. So we can make the production of like 5 or 10 more of these tanks. We don't have any more to make that. So we can make a total of 4 more, so we can have a total of 5. So let's start with that. And we can put some workers on this. So we can put all of our workers on this and lower it down to a couple of weeks, 22 days. So just over 2 weeks to make 5 additional tanks. Wow. Begin. I think we need to go back to the museum for that. Oh, look at that. They've got all the tanks laid out on the left side. Ooh. Okay, so these are all the tanks that we might fight against or that they've designed in the game so far. The Abrams, T-34-85, Tiger, a couple of Vickers tanks, a couple of early World War I tanks for the Germans. Okay, that's cool. Let's see if we can send one of these to testing. Now, where would we do that? The proving grounds is still locked, so I can't just go there. Engineering. Now, this is more for design. Reverse engineering. Oh, that'll be available in the full game. Building overview. Could also be an analytics too to test the design that way. Ah, Mark 1 trials. Let's begin. Alright, so now it's time to test our tank. Let's bring the Mark 1 out for some trials then and see how it all goes. Ongoing trials 3. Alright, let's go see if we can check it out. Okay, we got 3 tanks dedicated to the trials. Oh, I want to watch. Oh, I don't want to lay out another tank. That's fine. Let's see. Proving grounds will be available in the full version of the game. Here you'll be able to witness how your tanks test on different terrain with various obstacles, strike targets, and survive the hits of different ammunition types. Aww. Maybe soon. Maybe one day. Mark 1 trial complete. Excellent. Alright, we're getting our tanks ready for war. Fantastic. Alright, we're going to need to make a ton more of these tanks. Let's go back and buy some more materials. Let's see. In stock, 7,000. Now we should buy a little bit of everything here. Money's looking good. I think we should probably buy the guaranteed steel. So let's buy like... Should we just do a full load? Yeah, probably. Carbon steel. Oh, Sweden. Hey, Asfadia. 6 days for that. Well, let's see. Rubber we could buy. Higher percentage of safety here. High carbon steel. We can't buy any of that. Glass we can't buy. Or metals, ceramics, plastics, and composites are not available. Okay, so we're buying everything that we need for more tank production. Research completed on the chaser hull. Excellent. Alright, let's start some more research then. Let's do mobility, exhaust management. Let's start some research on that. Put a full crew on that one. Good job, boys. Alright, and I'd like to see if we can order more tanks soon. 86% complete. Okay, they're almost done. Here we go. Production complete on 5 out of 5 Mark 1s. Excellent. 0 fell victim to sabotage attempts by competitors. Wow. That would be treasonous, I would say. You're hurting the war effort if you do that. Alright, how many tanks can we mod? Oh, we can't make any now. So waiting on the steel and resources. Okay. It'll tell us when all that stuff arrives. More research complete. Materials have been delivered from Sweden, Great Britain. Uh-oh, accidents occurred. Accident in the warehouse. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, hopefully we have all the stuff now. We have 6 out of 50 tanks, so we can start shipping those out soon. 6 tanks in the beginning of World War I could change a lot of the course of battles. We need more high-carbon steel, but we can't buy that from anybody. Let's see. Ah, now we can. Alright, I want to buy 2 of these. Oh, you can only buy 1 at a time? No. Okay, so we can only buy from 1 supplier at a time. That's annoying. It's like, I have money I would like to give you. No. Alright, we have 1 idle worker. Consider assigning them to your assembly lines as soon as possible, of course. Well, let's continue to do research. Let's work on firepower now. Let's work on explosive munitions. Full crew. Go. Alright, so our main goal is just going to be getting these tanks ready to be shipped out to the front lines. Basically, in other words, to leave the factory and give to the army, so that way they can do what they need to and ship them their way. Or at least bring them to a harbor. And then the Navy can ship them across. I would assume they would be highly protected. Heavy infantry support concept adopted. Excellent. Alright, we should be able to start producing our tanks now, I hope. We want the Mark 1. Only 2 of these bad boys can be made now? Man, we still need more supply. What are we short on? Rubber and a few other things? Man, we still gotta import a lot of stuff. Alright, well, we'll start producing again. So it's just a lot of material management. We just gotta constantly be buying. And we gotta buy from a heavier supplier, so we'll buy from the Americans. No medium carbon steel available. No rubber available. Some of this could be in the middle of shipment. He's got some other stuff, though, on his. His weighs slightly less, but... And we don't know what the cost of their tank is. Oh, but we can also use some of these actual designs. So ours is more realistic, I suppose. That's cool that you can see all these tanks laid out like that. We can actually see them in the... Oh, nice. Yeah, we can see them laid out in the garage. Man. What do you think would happen in World War I if one side got like a weapon from World War II? Like if the Germans were able to produce 1 Tiger tank in World War I. Do you think it would have made that much of a difference? I think so, for a little while, until it broke, and then it was basically worthless. How the hell would you fix something like that? They'd spend more time and resources reverse engineering it and trying to make more than actually using it on the front line, I'm sure. Alright, well, let's try warehouses again and buy some more supply. So we can buy some high-carbon steel. So we buy 86. So it looks like we can only buy certain things at a time. Because of our material storage being full. However, we're still light on other materials. We need a bigger material storage. We need way more materials than that. Like, look at this. Iron here is $4.95. I think that's per tank. Yeah. To make 1 Mark 1, it's 495 steel. Well, geez. If we make 10 tanks, that's not even enough room for other stuff. We need a bigger warehouse. There's got to be ways to upgrade. We could get an administrator here. Let's employ, I guess we need to read their info and stuff. Maintenance saver. He's good against fire and accidents and sabotage. Oh, this guy would be better for, like, engineering. And this guy would be better for probably an accountant. Alright, that's all we got. Wait, can I hire anybody else? Oh, we could also upgrade it a little bit. Maintenance, medical team, security, depot, tank storage increases. Oh, there we go. Stockpile. Material storage, only 20,000 more? Well, that's not bad. We have 45,000. That's what we're looking for. Okay. So lots of building upgrades. Okay, let's put the one guy in engineering. So we'll put you, sir, in here. There we go. Looks like we can have them watch over multiple buildings, but that's not the case. So really just, I would say the first thing you should probably do then is upgrade your material storage right at the start. Sabotage succeeded. Victim to a sabotage event. Oh my god. So we got to hire security. We got to worry about fire escapes and fire watch. We got to worry about supply shortages and storage. We need to manage everybody and everything. And that is interesting, the amount of work we're going to have to do. Not to mention, it's going to be cool for different types of locations and also different types of tank concepts. The British in World War I making different tanks than the Germans. And then, of course, the Soviets and the Germans and the French and the Americans all making different tanks in World War II, etc., etc. But I would imagine this game, as you've seen, with the Abrams, goes all the way up to perhaps maybe the early 2000s and whatnot, for some of the more known techniques and technologies of a couple of decades ago. But not everything is known. So many secrets. All right, more things being adopted. Let's check material storage. We can now buy high carbon steel, thank goodness. And we can buy a bunch of it from the... how long? An extra day from the Americans. We're going to buy it from the British, though. There we go. Finally we have storage, so now we can start bumping out a lot more tanks. Then we can start taking some contracts and things. So tasks and rivals. Well, let's take a look at the world. So these are all the nations that we can buy with our supply. Not available in the demo at the moment to be able to look at them. But yeah, we've been buying steel from the Swedes. The Russians also have stuff. Obviously related to the, I guess, the Entente. Or really the Western powers, United States, Canada, maybe some colonies and such. Yeah, we got locations in China for the rubber trade and whatnot. Cool. All right, so those materials will be delivered soon, and then we can keep on pumping out tanks and accomplish our goals. That's awesome. And that is all the time we have here today for the Arms Trade Tycoon tanks. I like it. And I hope there's more games like this. I like how we're actually making the management design decisions rather than just like laying out the factories and stuff too. It's this kind of feels more like a game from the early 2000s, and it's nice to see it here. So it'll be cool to see this concept deployed with tanks, as you know, this game's coming out soon. It'll be cool to see it with like a navy. Be cool to see submarine design and aircraft carrier design, and to build that and to build the massive monstrosity of a carrier. I hope this game goes even further, and we get to build one like large ship or one large aircraft or something like that in the future. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll do a full playthrough of this one sometime later and see more of the features when they're unlocked. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you again here soon on the channel. Thanks for leaving a like on the way out. Thanks for subscribing. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you all next time. Let me know what you think of this game and what you want to see for other types of Tycoon games on the channel. I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.